And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Toronto Blue Jays. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport. Bo Bichette, always exciting to see him in action. And it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
Just about set and towing the slab, Jose Barrios. Singing he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Here's a 1-1. That's to third. Clement gets it to first. One out in the top of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. Coming off a huge showing in their last game, Taylor Ward.
Real solid performance for him in his last ball game. Couple of home runs, got to jog around the bases, looked really locked in, and you know that's the kind of confidence that you want to see a guy have. I'm not saying he has to hit 2 homers again, but I think he's going to be a factor in this one.
Taylor Ward in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2
Righty
strikes.
to the plate. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1 down, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And now 2-2.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Angels held in check. Back now in Toronto. And getting the call here, Griffin Canning. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like...
And he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score.
Leadoff man born on the error, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning, not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
Spencer Horwitz stands in now, looks at that one inside. And a swing and a miss.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that's a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Nobody out, runner at first. Slice the other way, that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
On the ground, 2 ball. Goes to second for 1, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Davis Schneider. And he swings through that one.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs and a runner at third as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Top of the second, going now for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. That one finds the corner, 0-1. Berrios, a former Gold Glove winner, he features a sinker, a slurve, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire, very consistent with his zone, Chris, gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Struck him out looking.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? Double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Mickey Moniak, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next offering upstairs.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. 1 out, bases empty. He swings and fouls one off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bond, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
That one's spoiled, and they count now 2-1. And another ball. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
And right back to the mound. They take the force out. That ends the frame. Angels strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. There's a strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Down the line, Moniak, long run, makes the grab on the run. And there's 1 down. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Out to center, sizes this one up. Snags it for the 2nd out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Alejandro Kirk in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
2 out, space is empty. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Dalton Varsho waiting to hit for Toronto.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
2 down, nobody on. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Check swing, went around, and the count even at 1. And another ball. And that one is in the dirt. 3-1.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
And there's ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Hunter Dozier to the dish. Berrios back to work. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
It misses. It's a strikeout.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
And the batter will be the shortstop. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Go to second, tag, and they got him.
Well, they tried to press them to walk a little after having just picked up their first hit of this ball game. So that caught stealing kind of stings. Can't blame them for trying to get something going offensively, but so far it's just not happening for these guys.
The pitch. Close, but called a ball. Going to count 1-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
On the ground, right side. Off balance throw in time. And that is the third out. Angels leave 1, and we are still scoreless. Back here at Rogers Center, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Fouled off. He was late. And a pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Out towards right center field. Sizing this one up. And there's one down. So up next, Spencer Horwitz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's 0 for 1. Outside low, ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. On to the 4th, still scoreless. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. but he's in there easily.
Waste no time there. They really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but it just barely sneaked in there. Now let's see if they can pick up the first run of the game.
On the corner at the knees for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Runner at second here, one gone. Next offering is in for a strike. And ball one. Rip towards third. Sends it to first. And there's two away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
Intentional walk here with two out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. Fought off foul. Shadowell on second. Rengifo at first. Two out of the inning. Next offering way off the plate. And just misses with that one.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And here it comes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Bottom four, now it's the right fielder, Davis Schneider. And a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late. Schneider measures 5 feet 10 inches, 25 years old, and he's been wearing out home plate lately. He scored 10 times in the last 10 games.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
And a pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Down the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Pitch misses inside, ball one. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next offering is in for a strike. That one the other way. He's got it, and there's two away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. Lied out his first time. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And that will end the inning. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the center fielder, Hunter Dozier. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
And the righty deals. Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Byron Paris, the next to hit for the Angels, and he's already singled in this game. That's in there. And that is strike one. Just missed. Base is empty, one away. We're at the top of the fifth. Backs and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
That's a laser base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Next to hit, Taylor Ward. That one fouled off. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first as we play game one of this four-game series. Kiermaier makes the play, and that is that. Back now in Toronto, and the batter now, Alejandro Kirk. With the right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Well, these Blue Jays, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Slings to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. So digging in, Dalton Varsho. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right through there for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
That one blasted deep to right. Moniak ranging back. Banks off the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. He is safe. It's a triple. Just missed out on the homer.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but we're always happy with an extra base hit. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Runner at third with one gone. Here's Kiermaier now. He's 0 for 1. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
One away with a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. Line drive. And it stays fair. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's George Springer. Canning checks the runner, and he's back in easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Just missed. Kiermaier, the base runner at first with 1 out. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Right-hander kick steals. That one missed. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Man at first, one away. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Squeezes it. So 2 down now, and here is Spencer Horwitz, 1 for 2. Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
0-1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying to the warning track, makes the catch. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0.
Which one of y'all are ready to put in that work? Yeah, buddy, stop playing. You ain't ever been able to put a bit of your effort in that hurt. Been ready, I'm waiting. Just a minute ago, you had a different tone in my head.
And we're back. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Nolan Shotwell. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. First pitch, and he just misses. Hammers that one, curling down the line, and foul. Hard hit, right side. To first, 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Mickey Moniak, the next to hit for the Angels. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
2 strikes.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2. Down on strikes. Angels retired 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's some real power at the plate. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Canning back to work. And a base hit right there. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now a chance for Davis Schneider. Feed to second, that's 1. On to first, double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way too when these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Tosses to first, and they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. Top of inning number 7, and now the designated hitter for the Angels, Luis Rengifo.
0-1's the count.
Swung on, belted. That's back. Tattooed to Tatertown. Population U, bro. That should get the dugout going. His 14th of the year, and we're starting over. It's 1-1.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that?
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Well, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Hunter Dozier. Back up the middle and a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Caught him looking for the K. So the batting order turns over. And now the shortstop, Zach Neto. Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out the pen. The pitch. Ground ball right side. Horwitz in plenty of time to first. Out number 3. Angels get one with a solo homer. All even now at 1-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Anderson.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Bo Bichette now at the plate. The wind of the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Anderson, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. Ball to strike. The pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The lefty fires. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. And a ball and 2 strikes. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next pitch misses way outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
2-2 down. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at-bat. Now here is Alejandro Kirk. Swing and a chopper. Fires to second for 1. Relay to first. Double play.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often, we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs.
Two outs. Pitch is in there. 0-2 now. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Robert Stevenson up and loosening in the pen. Garcia also throwing and swinging. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Eric Swanson.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
Ward in the box now. Takes strike 1. Next offer in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. On the ground to the left. Bichette throws to first in time. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team. Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now at the plate, Logan O'Hoppe. Got a good eye there.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That's outside, and it's 3-0.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Well, tough night at the dish, punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable with the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now, not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Now into the ball game on defense, Brandon Drury. He takes over as the new first baseman. Kevin Kiermaier getting ready to hit. So now pitching for the Blue Jays, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Big spot for him here. Anderson back to work. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The 0-1. That's down and in. The other way, and a base hit. The leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
And the batter is George Springer. Bounce to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Not in time, it's a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. Down the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Fly ball down the line, settles under it. Drops into the glove. Both runners tagging. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play.
Such an impressive play defensively right there. The outfielder on the run first makes the catch, but then quickly able to set his feet and get a strong enough throw with accuracy to the dish. Nice job by the catcher as well to finish it off. Just a highlight play.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that one fouled off. With the go-ahead run at third, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the dirt. Runner stays put at third. And the next pitch is way outside.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And we stay tied as the inning ends. So remaining in the game defensively, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He'll be out center now after pinch hitting. Also into the ball game, Justin Turner. He'll play second. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Yimi Garcia.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
And there's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Dice in the box now. Take strike one. At the belt and fires. Ground ball could be 2. The throw to second. How about that double play?
Huge sigh of relief right there. Big time pitching to induce the double play. Erase what could have been the go-ahead run.
0-1.
one lifted to left. Varsho moving under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. We head to the bottom of the ninth, and now it's going to be Davis Schneider. As the lefty gets to work. Right through there for a strike. Action in the Angels bullpen. Robert Stevenson preparing to come on if needed. And that's downstairs and outside.
1-0.
A laser to left base hit. And now the winning run is on base. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. And the first pitch misses for ball one. With the winning run on at first. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Bounce to the right. There's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it. Back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Bichette now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Hit. And the winning run is aboard.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
2 outs, runner at first. And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. And that one fouled off. Two outs, but the winning run is at first. High fly ball out to left field. Ward drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. One left for Toronto. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at Rogers Center, on to extra innings. So in now for the Angels, Kyron Paris. And a pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And the 0-1. And fouled off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Man at second. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Zach Neto, the next to hit. Popped up. And a foul ball. The pitch. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. And the count is 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Got him looking. And that is a big first out.
Just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Slice to right. The relay. Save. And it's a 2-run lead in extra innings.
Big one as he drives in a couple of runs. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Zach Pop.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Fires over to Guerrero, and there's 2 away. O'Hoppe stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Man on second, 2 down. Boots it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Back now in Toronto. Down the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. And he deals. That's outside. And that is ball 1.
Now, Blue, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Substitution now at second base. Coming on the pinch run for Toronto, Kevin Biggio. Next offering in there for a strike. And 1-1.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Tying run at the plate. Now this one gets away from the catcher. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. Righty delivers. That one missing inside.
He never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
In the air, out towards left center. Ward makes a nice running catch. He'll score on the sac fly, and they trail by 1. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that one upstairs.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Missed with a changeup, and the count is 2-0. Trying to close out a 1-run lead here in extra innings. Out towards right center field. Nice grab on the run. That's out number 2. So they're down to their final out. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, George Springer. Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
Oh, 1 down. Fought off foul. One strike away. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. A 1-run lead, and here in extra innings. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. Popped up right side. He's under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the